This question starts off by saying Coventry Estate sells houses. In February, they sold twice as many houses as in January. In March, they sold 10 more houses than in February. In April, they sold half as many houses as in March. Coventry Estate sold a minimum of 123 houses from the 1st of January to the 30th of April. Find the least number of houses sold in January. So this is a very, very worded question, right? So you need to actually construct the maths in this question, and you need to read it very, very carefully. So what I'm going to start off by doing is start off from where they begin. So we're beginning in January, and we're told that in February they sold twice as many houses as in January. I'm going to use algebra for this, and it's absolutely essential that you construct this in algebra. So I'm going to say in January, let them sell X houses. So in February, they sold twice as many as in January. So that means in February, they sold 2X houses, right? 2 times as many. In March, they sold 10 more houses than in February. So if in February, they sold X houses, in March, they sold 10 more than that, which is 2X plus 10. In April, they sold half as many houses as in March. So half of how many they sold in March. Now that's in algebra. How are you going to find half of that? Well, finding half of something is to divide it by 2. So 2x plus 10 divided it all by 2. So if I divide 2x by 2, I'm going to get x. If I divide 10 by 2, I'm going to get 5. Now that's really important that you understand that step and that stage, because it's very likely they're going to test you on this. Then they tell us that Coventry Estate sold a minimum of 123 houses. So minimum means that they sold 123 houses, 124, 125. 123 is the smallest number of houses that they've sold from the 1st of January to the 30th of April. So I'm going to construct an equation here. All right. Given that they said find the least number of houses sold in January, I need to basically work out what X is. Okay. So we know that all together, the smallest number of houses that they sold from January to April is 123. So I'm going to add up my expressions for January, February, and March. X plus 2x plus 2x plus 10 plus x plus 5. And that's the minimum number. The minimum number that they sold in those 4 months is 123. So it could be greater than or equal to 123. So I'm going to use the greater than or equal to symbol, and that's 123. Okay, let's tidy this up now. We've got an equation, and we've gone quite far to solving this, because once we work out this equation, we'll work out our value of x that we're going to use. So x plus 2x is 3x, plus another 2x is 5x, plus x is 6x. 10 plus 5 is 15. So I've got 6x plus 15 is greater than 123. I need to get rid of that 15 there. That's positive 15. So I'll take away 15 from 123, and that gives me 108. So 6x is equal to 108. That 6 is times in the x, so the opposite of that is to divide by 6. 108 divided by 6 is 18. Right? You can use a calculator for this. This is a calculator paper. X is greater than or equal to 18. What's the least number of houses that x could be? So what's the smallest number that x could be? X is greater than or equal to 18, so it could definitely be 18. That's the least number of houses that they could sell. This is a 5-mark question, a lot of marks, and it's a really good question to help and develop your understanding of forming and solving and working with inequalities. So make sure you do look at this several times, you read it, and you fully understand it.